Since I was young as I could remember, I was the ugliest and most annoying kid I knew. Okay, that's probably not the best way to start this off, but it's true. In my earlier days of life, I grew up in Wisconsin and mostly kept to myself inside of my bedroom. In there, I'd let my imagination run free while playing with my superhero action figures. They'd always be on adventures fighting and saving the world from whatever reason. While doing so, I would have the same movie on repeat on my VHS player, and that movie was Spider-Man. Every time I watched it, it never ceased to amaze me, and deep down I wanted to be just like him. It was the heroic bravery of him and obviously the adrenaline-rushing fights he got into. This continued on for years to come, including when I moved to Arizona and started elementary school for the first time. There I'd often bring my action figures to school, usually leading to them getting stolen, and create fictional adventures with my buds on the playground. The adding up of watching that Spider-Man movie, playing with action figures, imaginary adventures in the playground really inspired me to want to own a video camera to capture all of that creativity. Once I got one, I filmed non-stop when it came to that stuff. I would go around my neighborhood asking kids to be in short movies I made, or just talking about the outlandish ideas I had for making them. This would go on until I moved into a different city, away from that neighborhood. From then on, I became less open about me being into film and stuff because I was bullied for it at my new school. I went back to my old roots from when I was really younger and kept filming mainly in my house, and I would edit on Flipnote video editor, and when I would complete most of my videos, and I'd upload them to my mom's YouTube. A few years later, living in that neighborhood, my dad lost his job, and this made my family have hard times paying bills and providing food for everybody. Luckily, he was able to get a job in a different state, Illinois. So, we moved away from there and began a new life. Since then, a lot of stuff has happened in my life, mostly negative, so I won't share. But when I got there, I continued with the YouTube upload routine and would do so on my own channel. I made semi-different content from what I used to with my action figures by making stop-motion animation. They weren't all that good, in my opinion, but I used it for a few beacon projects, including my first one to get in.
Oh, hello there. Okay, so today I'm going to be teaching you the school rules of South Elgin.
Making and uploading them online led to me being a part of a bigger community of people who did the same thing. Most of them were nice people and I formed good friendships with a lot of them, but a lot of them have faded. I still have a few online friends that I enjoy talking to very much, and our friendships have grown. I edit for one of my online friends' podcasts he's on.
Back whenever I was a kid, I got caught smoking a cigarette, and so my dad caught me, and so he made me smoke a whole cigar, and then I was like, this is sick, or whatever. And then earlier, I was smoking weed with my friend, and then he caught me, and then he made me do crystal meth.
Oh, okay, this was a stand-up bit. I got.
How's this?
You're doing like a little stand-up story here. The punchline is, crystal
that's
meth,
for
and
real.
it's gonna get worse. The drugs are gonna get worse
No,
and worse.
no, I'm serious.
Aside from editing, I do film work on Beacon projects. I've had a job where I had to film events, and I do videos outside of Beacon as well. Whenever I do a project for myself, I try to put my own feelings and experiences into it. If I'm feeling a certain way, I'll try to portray the themes in that video. Creators and movies has as well led me to still continue what I'm doing today. Movies like Pulp Fiction, TV shows like Breaking Bad, and YouTube channels like Red Letter Media have had big influences on my videos, especially with the music that these creators use and content-wise as well.
I'm gonna need to see some ID.
You ID all of them?
What can I get you?
I don't think my work is perfect or good at times, but I hope I get to the point where I can know it's great and others will agree.